I'm always doing readings about everything else, but I've never done a reading on what's actually going to happen to the state of America. So let's do a reading on that, shall we? Uh-oh. Oopsie daisy. The moon and the two of wands. That is actually very interesting. The moon does seem like secrets, planning, some kind of planning taking place. And I don't know why I feel like this energy could relate to very powerful people here in America that may already sense and know that something is happening with the downfall of this country. And the Two of Wands is almost like people preparing, people making preparations for something to happen. I'm hearing bunker in my right ear. Legit, just heard that. And here comes the ringing in the air. I'm not even going to stop this video and restart it. I'm just going to film all the way through. So with the moon card, Five of Wands. Ooh. Not America having conflict now. The infrastructure of America, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. The infrastructure of America has been shaky for a while now. With this Eight of Pentacles in reverse, this typically does come out whenever something is counterproductive, whenever a situation is not financially working out, whenever something is just kind of working against you. And I feel like that's what's happening with the strength of the American dollar. But this is something that's been happening for a while. The Queen of Pentacles. So we have Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles that flew out. Even though the infrastructure in this country has been in the toilet for quite some time, the Queen of Pentacles does indicate that someone is trying to hold it together here. I need to know who or what this Queen of Pentacles is. I would say it's a person, but I'm more inclined to feel like it's a general financial state, or maybe a country coming to the defense of America. It does seem like there's a lot of issues and conflict that the quote-unquote powerful people in this country may know about. We got the Fool card. So I'm getting a very strong message about a country. I don't know why this Queen of Pentacles feels like a country. Very feminine energy here. The Fool card is almost like a fresh start or new beginning. I feel like America is being bailed out financially, maybe being helped out by a particular country. Not sure what this country is, who this country is, but I don't think it comes without... I don't think this is a free handout, if that makes sense. We have the Seven of Swords. Yeah, obviously something is not being discussed. Something is not being said to the people of America. The people of America, the American people, have been lied to. That's why the Seven of Swords energy is so deceptive. There is something happening here. There is something taking form. Five of Wands on top of the Moon card indicates there's some sort of news. There's something that isn't being discussed. And I think a lot of this energy is connected to the downfall of this country. And this is not a reading to scare anybody. Maybe I should have said that at the beginning. This is not a reading to scare anybody. Okay, this is not to create fear-mongering, but I did want to do a reading to see what is happening here. We have the Chariot card. So I feel like there are powerful people who are starting to move or starting to make preparations to move. So this really could involve a lot of people leaving this country, a lot of people starting to buy property other places. I'm being shown a vision of some of the most powerful people in this country being warned or pre-warned to leave before something happens. What's going to happen here? We have the Wheel of Fortune. Some kind of plan is moving forward here. Some kind of turning point is occurring. The Wheel of Fortune in tarot typically represents a massive turning point, something unexpectedly changing. There's definitely something happening with the face of this country for sure. And I think the American people have been feeling this for a while. We have the Two of Pentacles, but a lot of people are not able to go. A lot of people, the average American family wouldn't necessarily be able to just pick up and move like that. They'd have to prioritize. They'd have to save. They'd have to really come up with some funds to be able to leave. And with the current state of this country economically, from an economical standpoint, Two of Pentacles is almost like something trying to balance out. People trying to balance out their finances. You know what? I think I should ask a question. What does the American government know that they're not telling the American people? That's a good one, right? What does the American government know that they're not telling? Three of Swords. Ooh, that something is coming. There's a massive betrayal coming. Okay, so I don't know if I'm talking too much. I may not post this, you guys. I may not post this. I might post this someplace else, but okay. As I'm pulling this energy, I'm getting a download. Okay, and the download is the American government has been given some sort of intel regarding a country that was previously an ally of theirs. And this Three of Swords energy feels like betrayal. It feels like disappointment. It feels like just being stabbed in the back. And I feel like what the American government is not telling the American people is that there's some sort of betrayal coming from a country that America would have never suspected. But I think what I'm feeling like, let me get it together. I'm getting so many channeled messages on this. Allegedly, the American government have already received some intel that another country, and I feel like this country could be within NATO. I'm hearing NATO, NATO. I know that's some sort of allyship between a bunch of countries, but there's something here about betrayal. I feel like the download I'm being shown is that this country within NATO is betraying America, or could be leading to the fall of America here. And I also think that this doesn't seem to be an isolated incident with just one country. This seems to be involving multiple countries, where NATO is sort of getting sick and tired of the antics of the American government. And we have this Page of Cups energy. I'm a little weary of that. Sometimes that can be like an offer. You have the Seven of Pentacles. So, Page of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. This is some sort of long-lasting offer, or something that might take a minute to like materialize here. Spirit, what is this connected to? We have the Queen of Cups. So ultimately what I'm seeing here, if I'm connecting this to the American government, what I feel like is that I'm sitting with it, guys. I'm finding it. I think that the American people might be offered to leave. I think there may come a point in time, for some reason, when I sit with this energy and I allow the downloads to come in, the Page of Cups is like an offer. It feels like offerings from other countries. I happen to feel like there may be other countries that might come to the aid of the American people. What if what I'm picking up on is not aid for the government, but aid for the people that live here, and basically offering a new life, an opportunity to invest in a new life, an opportunity to leave this place. Listen, I know how crazy it sounds, but I'm just the messenger. I'm just reading what is intuitively coming to mind. You have the Eight of Swords energy. There's a lot of nervousness and anxiety and confusion on what to do. The leaders that are running this country are scrambling because they don't know what to do. They have really messed things up to the point where we're to a point of no return in this country. And that is what I'm reading. You guys want a part two?